All right, we in. All right, we gonna try this again. We in here. I can't believe this happened to me last time. I gotta get my little buttons ready, y'all. I already have my little buttons ready, but I want to get in the right position while I wait for y'all boys to get in here, because I am really pissed. Yesterday I had the stream set up so nice. I had the 10-minute timer. I had like literally everything set up, and my internet said no, it's not gonna happen. Let's go. What's good, PD dog? We in here, dog. We gonna run this back again. It's only Sunday, and we still can get excited on a Sunday because we already know what's about to happen today. Like, we already see the fight that's about to happen. And I'm not talking about no fight. I'm talking about this kind of fight. So with all the stuff that I'm about to get into today, let me know if the music ain't too loud. Let me know if I'm sound good. Let me know, like, let me tell your boy what he needs to hear. Satisfy my ego, please. Oh, I might need some water. Because we about to go through a lot of stuff. But what's going on, PDR Crypto? I want to give people like at least a good 5 minutes to get in here. At least a good 5 minutes. But I've got the stream running perfectly now. We shouldn't have any problems. So the issue that I was having yesterday, and I'm gonna get me some water first. Tell me how I look. Do I still look amazing? Like, is the video quality crisp? I know the sound is crisp in the music. Thank you, PD. Thank you for letting me know the sound is good. But does what is it? My homeboy told me yesterday, he's a photographer, and he's like, bro, you know your skin it's ravishing. I'm like, the hell are you talking about, bro? You've been taking too many pictures. You're talking about my skin is ravishing. Shut up. I'm sorry, I gotta get this water because we about to get into these charts right now, and I'm look, this stream better not. Yeah, I'm back. I have to be back. That was terrible what happened yesterday. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. I need this water. Yes, all right, so let's see how much time I'm trying to give. I got 2 more minutes before I really want to start getting into it. But so what happened yesterday, and we can just keep the price going unless y'all want this, or do y'all want this? It don't matter, I'm gonna leave it right there. But what happened yesterday was the time that I was actually trying to stream. So apparently the internet service that I have here around that time, or like around that 1 o'clock time, is just too much. Too many people on the network at the same time in my area. And yeah, upload speeds were atrocious. I had like what, 0.09 upload speed, so all you guys were gonna get was just straight laggy. That's all. Yeah, AAKP was here. No, almost missed the live. No, it's all good. We about to run this back. I got a lot of content for you guys. A lot, because a lot has happened. Like, I put a tweet out and said 2 weeks in crypto is like a month in real time, and trust me, it's like a month. Like, so much has happened since the last time we talked on live stream. But we gonna get to it. Let me just make sure I give other people like a minute, and then we can start exactly at like 8:50. Is what? Yeah, literally, because I've only been like. Been a while, man. It's only been like a week and a half. I promise you, it's only been like, but I promise you, it's a lot. But the exciting thing that we really want to talk about is, hey, did I move it on accident? Why? How did I move that? How? Go back up here. How did I move you? Control Z. Please, thank you. I don't even know how I did that. Like, how did I move the chart from down there? Whatever. Y'all saw it too, didn't? What's good, War Kettle, with all the jokes? I remember you having all the jokes yesterday. Anyway, I remember that. Nah, we ain't cool. I remember you. That was good, dog. But the exciting thing about this week, and where's my face? There it is. My face needs to still be there. If we close like anywhere up here, like if we close anywhere above, anything above 60K, just to be honest with you guys, if we close anywhere above 60K tonight, that's the whole new weekly close. And once that happens, like the traders and all of them, they're gonna start going wild and start going buck wild and start buying it in, because that's technically an all-time high on the weekly chart. And then, but not only that, that don't look like no bear market. Where's your face? Where's your face? But that don't look like no bear market candle on the monthly chart. The monthly chart, it really, like, disbelief. It really feels like disbelief now, guys. It really does feel like disbelief. Like, oh, okay, so that really wasn't the bear market. Cool. Now we only got so much time left. Like, so people have been asking me, and I've been getting like, why did I push that sound? Why did I push that sound? Why do I even have that sound right there? But I'm gonna have to hold on. I gotta, right as the sun comes down, I've got to brighten my face up. So now, and so now I'm brighter. Look, the light comes and shines on me. Why was I going to this screen? I don't know. We don't keep talking about this crypto because you saw my face, but I just, there we go. So going back to the weekly chart, we're going to hit a new all-time, closing anything above 60, and we're off. I guess we would probably, like, if anything, if we're coming back down, I'm gonna pull this on a daily chart. If anything, we're coming back down, we're probably going to come back down here. Like, VPVR, we're sitting above like this area, and we're trying to make up here support. So breaking back down here, making it support on Monday, and then coming back up, I think that would be pretty dope. That would be like something we want to do. If not, then we'll probably come back down here and make this support, and then grind this back up for like a month. Because you see, we were up here, like this whole area, we were up here for a very, like, this is what, 3 months, February, March, April, and I liked the tweet from somebody, and I said, I was up already doing this. And this is an old tweet from February 16 from this random Bitcoin Panda 69, whatever. There are a lot of like crypto accounts that pretty much can guess like how things are gonna go. And if we click on here, we can see what mid blow off top at 69 420. This is how you I love this. Sometimes I love this crypto stuff. Blow off top at 69 420 before US taxes are due, and they're calling this like this is around March, and that's pretty close, to be honest with you. What is it? Well, March, this was probably like, if you would have done it in March, you still would have caught the top low key if you would have did it in March. But it had like a little spurt left, and then it kept on for like a whole nother month, and then the destruction came. But going back to it, all right, 69, which was what, did I click on stuff? Oh, I was just clicking on that to get the screen down. 69, we stopped, we low-key stopped at like 61, which, you know, 69 would have been like a little 10%, a little more up, not too bad. But I do like looking at this right down here, where it's just like accumulating, and then November take off, and we're not even like, you saying, and then this is just like within like a month, I think like a month only, euphoria, fools by the top, and then the real market begins. And that's what a lot of people have been thinking, you know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people just been predicting, I guess. But for me personally, this is the last leg, I feel like, and there are multiple reasons why I feel that way. Now, of course, this Robin person right here, Altcoin Ventures, was the first person to tweet out the essentially the SEC, they finally approved a Bitcoin ETF. It came from which one? The ProShare Advisors LLC. Now I want to know what kind of connection ProShare's got. What kind of connections ProShare's got? I want to see copy. I want to see the, these names of these individuals. I want to know who these who the CEOs are connected to be able to get the first one through. That's what I want to know. But regardless, I like people are going crazy, but it's finally confirmed. So now we've got that top. But the thing is, what's happening right now is either a short squeeze is about to happen, or people are about to get wrecked, and more people are betting that we're gonna get wrecked, which I feel like that's why we're gonna get a short squeeze instead. I know what you guys are thinking. He's just saying it's either going up or down in a very violent way, and I'm right. It is gonna go up or down in a very violent way, but that's not even the only thing that's actually pushing this rally. So of course, my boy Low Key, that needs to be making some more videos. I hope you coming back, Low Key. But Low Key, the hill retweeted out. It's a wrap. Like people didn't know this was coming, but we raising the debt ceiling because that's what we always do. And I don't know why this was like even a topic of conversation, because I was sitting here thinking to myself like, oh God, what are they gonna do? Are they not gonna raise the debt ceiling? Of course they're gonna raise the debt ceiling. Like that's we're America. We're in debt. But man, Biden signing this, and it'll probably suspend the debt limit to 2020. Let's see, the House passed legislation twice in a few weeks to suspend the debt limit into December 2022. I wonder, is that where Trump's term ends? Not Trump. Is that where Biden terms ends? December 2022. Let me know who remembers, who knows when his first term ends. But Low Key got kidnapped, bro. Low Key gone, bro. He working hard. But hey, I didn't have to do that to my dog. He gonna come back. I promise you, he gonna come back. I talked to him on a regular. 2024. Okay, so his thing's done 2024. Oh, because he just got elected. Oh, he just got elected. I forgot. December 2022. That's just the end of next year. But regardless of that, he signs a bill. If it gets passed, debt ceiling gets lifted. More money to print. That's all that people care about. More money, more printing. That means more money's going to the stock market. More money's going into investments to enriching the people who actually hold investments. Pretty much. And this was pretty interesting that happened. So Tether only fined 41 million for lying about fiat backing. Nobody cares. What? When I tell you nobody cares, bro. Tether just get like oh, we don't have a certain amount of billion, fine 41 million. And just like that, whale alert comes out of nowhere. 42 and a half billion printed on the news of the event. And I swear to God, like, I can't believe we just be watching this and it just be happening in front of us, and it's business as usual. Business as usual. I don't know this feeling, guys. This feeling is like, is Tether really ever gonna go down? Like, or are we just fooling ourselves? Are they really just too big to fail? They just gotta like, if Tether just runs a legitimate business, they could have been the central bank of cryptocurrency, even though, that's the whole like negative thought process of cryptocurrency, you know what I'm saying? But if they would have ran a legit business, but I guess it's because they didn't want to they didn't want to bow down to the powers that be, if you guys know what I'm talking about. But regardless of that, my dog and I just it was just funny, guys. It was just too funny. Let me see what you guys talking about in the chat. Oh, I was so lit yesterday, dog. I was so lit. I was like, man, we got to talk about all this stuff. Let's see. Got kidnapped. Been here for a while. 2024. Tether. Yeah. I think it's early in the what? Oh my god, I don't like the way these new Brave browser ads just be popping up. I don't. Yeah, like Bat Token didn't make me rich. Like, what's going on? Like, you can't give me these kind of ads. I'm about to get annoyed with you. But this is an article that actually flew by under the radar that I don't think people were really talking about, or at least no one really cared. But Steam is removing NFT games from their platform, and a lot of people are really big on the gaming NFT hype, and I know the gaming NFT hype. I know there's a whole country that's like, you know, making a living off of this NFT hype and gaming hype, whatever. That's cool, but that doesn't change the fact that the level of regulation that has to come through, you guys have to think about it. Where this is real money that, like, think about video games right now. You can't put real money in video games right now and take it out. You get what I'm saying? Smash the like button for Sergeant Crypto. You can't take, like, think about Fortnite, think about all the popular games right now. You can put money in, and even Grand Theft Auto, they even have their own casino in Grand Theft Auto. Put money in, but you can't take any money out. You can't take, once you put that money in that virtual world, it don't come out, because there are rules and regulations for that. And so of course these crypto games that are real value, real money, being able to put in real money and take it out, of course they're gonna, like, this isn't like Steam doing this, like, this may be Steam trying to protect themselves because they know what's coming, because it's pretty obvious what's coming. Who's gonna have KYC on a video game, bruh? They're gonna want to know how much money this person's account is pushing through. They're gonna want to know the kid's name, like who's responsible for the gains that the kids made. Oh, it's the parents' responsibility. Oh, okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really getting to that point. But of course, these third-party platforms like Steam, like EA Game, all these different platforms that you use to download games, they're going to get hit by the regulator saying, hey, you better not be having this real money stuff on your platform. And so this is the facts. This is, like, people don't realize crypto, it's still a battle. Like, we haven't won yet. There's still years of battling to be done. We're just in a hype cycle, and I don't know, I try to be real with people. Like, we're just in a hype cycle right now, but the real fight is done, like, in the bear market. Just be real. But something exciting for you guys to just think about and understand. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto couldn't do the casino for years. GTA Play to Earn would be crazy. It would be crazy. It'd be something else. But Steam is still around. Like, what other gaming download platforms? I know it's Steam, because I have a Steam account, I think. Yeah, I still have a Steam. That's where I'm gonna download Doom Eternal and try to play that on PC next year. I'm speaking that into existence. Next year I'm playing Doom Eternal on PC. But GTA Casino banned in Cyprus. That's unfortunate. But the thing is, you still can't take the money out. You know, like, what's the point? You can't take the money out. It's almost like the ultimate casino, if you think about it. Yeah, play these games to win, but you never actually get any money, but we'll always get the money in the background. That's sad. That's what, like that kind of casino is the worst casino. It's But now we can get into, like, some crypto news, some DeFi news, some serious, because, like, I've got a rainbow of things to talk about. So index finance, I personally haven't been using index finance or whatever, but they just had a hack that came through, and, like, there's a bunch of DeFi hacks that always pump through. Like, it is what it is. There's always another protocol being hacked. But I want to stress the fact that, like, because the stuff that I'm about to start talking about, this could happen to anything from what I'm about to start talking about, like, for the rest of the episode. Something like this where it gets hacked and your money disappears and it's gone and there's nothing you can do. Now, granted, in the index finance app, they actually figured out who they are, and low key, it's time to return the funds. And like right here, somebody's even calling out the person's name because they know exactly who this person is, like everything. And the thing about this is the person used Tornado Cash, because Tornado Cash is supposed to be a way Epic Games said they'll allow NFTs. That's facts. All right, so they, you know, some people, you know, then that means Steam's going way of they're just shooting themselves in the foot. But the reason why I'm bringing this up, and because the person used Tornado Cash, and I'm thinking to myself, well, isn't Tornado Cash a way to obscure or hide your transactions from like the public seeing what you're doing? But regardless, I guess, like, if they're a dev and they know how to build and know how to hack index finance, I'm pretty sure they know how to use Tornado Cash the right way. And with that, I don't know, maybe Tornado Cash isn't as private as people think it is. Because at the end of the day, people want privacy on these blockchains, and it doesn't seem like we're getting it. But that's why I wanted to talk about the index finance app, because a lot of the stuff I'm talking about can be hackable, same way as this, and also the whole privacy aspect of it. Let me drink some more water. We only been on 20 minutes. We only been on 20 minutes and I got through like I need to stay more focused. And I need to take my allergy pills. Yes, Mackenzie. Yes. Anyways. What is this? Oh, this is my homeboy. This one. All right. So, I got a homeboy off of CB Age right here off of Instagram. Let's see if I pause this. I don't know if this is gonna come out, but he has an NFT drop. He's dropping off. Oh, I wonder if the music is actually playing. Y'all can hear it. But yeah, so one of my homeboys on Instagram, he's got an NFT platform, Hollowed Beast NFT gaming collection. If the NFTs are your thing, I ain't even mad at you. Come through, join their little NFT community and whatnot. Link in the description, in their bio. I'll actually plop that into there. Go ahead and check out their little NFT. Go ahead, check out my boy's NFT collection. It seems pretty solid. Not followed by anybody I'm following, but you know, NFTs, dog. You gotta jump in while you can. But regardless, hey, come back. Stop playing with me. Play that music again. But check out my dog's NFT collection. Now, going into everything that has been going on with Olympus DAO. So I know a lot of people have been curious about what's been going down. Of course, the price is taking a nice little hit. A big whale sold a lot of his ohm, and when they sold off a lot of that ohm, a couple other whales came through, bought it up, and we've just been seeing people, you know, across the airwaves saying that they're 3-3 and whatnot. Now, I was 9-9ing, but I wasn't really 9-9ing because I wasn't like that degenerate and borrowed that much against it. But I borrowed a significant amount against it, and I paid off the loan back because I'm like, nah, that's a really big dip. There's like, you got to expect something like this that just keeps going up has to come back down. Granted, but no matter how good the APYs are, one thing I know about this space is when something's like, when people stop talking about something and let it go, it's like, you know what I'm saying? But it's still holding strong. It's still holding like around $3 billion market cap. So that's why I've been 3-3 instead of, you know, taking too much risk on it. But they're doing all right. Now, me personally, I feel like people with a lot of liquidity in Ohm, they're gonna move that liquidity because if Bitcoin's on the move, you could probably make money faster trading alts. That's just the honest truth. Because if you're making 6% a week in Ohm, you could be making 100% in a week on an altcoin, and then just taking them profits and throwing it back in Ohm or something like that. So just be mindful of that. Keep that whatever. Hold up, what was I saying? Be mindful of that. What does that even mean, Mackenzie? But I let people know when I was like paid off my debt, because I've been seeing like just crypto be fudding. Like when coins be out of hype, crypto be fudding the hell out of them. And it's like, ugh, the frogs, the house is burning down, they're waking up. But it stabilized, and you can still see people saying like, look, Polychain Capital's like 3.3. Like there's a like, as much as people think, there's a lot of crypto money in here, like a lot of crypto DeFi money in Ohm right now, and don't let them like worry you out. Now I did and you can see people who aren't even like in crypto like that tweeting out 3.3 and whatnot. So like I said, bro, crypto's mainstream, and you don't be realizing, like, I don't even know who this is. This is just somebody with a blue check mark. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody with a check mark who has a big following, who can pump our bags, quote unquote. But that's just that's just crypto language for people who want to know that, you know, that's just crypto language. I don't really mean pump our bags, blah 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 blah. But going back here, just showing where we were at. We were in Tetranode's locker because it's actually got a better LTV. So I had to learn about how to really borrow and lend. And not gonna lie, Rary Capital has been around for a while, but it hasn't been really hyped until like Ohm got on here. Like it was hyped. Like I remember they got hacked before. Oh, that makes so much sense why people care about it so much. That Twitter account is Elon Musk's girlfriend. Is that the girlfriend, or is that didn't he, like, who just got divorced? Didn't he have a wife or whatever? But I didn't even know that's the man's girl. Hey, Elon, I ain't know, but she 3.3. She's 3.3, and so if she's 3.3, and I'm afraid to know how much of their liquidity is in here, bruh. They must be having fun with us, and we over here trying to make it. We over here trying to make it, bruh. But going back to Rary Capital, so here is where you would like deposit any type of asset that they have listed on here. And the reason why this is so lit is because it's low-key kind of permissionless, in the sense of anybody can come in and create a pool as long as they have the liquidity. And so this is Tetranode's locker, this is Tetranode's pool, and so anybody can come here and deposit XYZ. And this little what is it, LTV, this little LTV essentially like tells you if you can borrow up to 67% of your collateral. And so what you would do is like say, hey, if you put in $10,000, right? If you put in $10,000, you can borrow up to $7,600. Now, granted, if you borrow that much in whatever X, Y, and Z, because you'd be like, I'd put in this and then I'd borrow this. Well, to borrow this, you'll have to pay like, you know, an APY fee of this much per year. So you'll end up paying 42% by the end of the year on your loan, which is like, god damn, that's a lot. But if you're, you know, if Ohm itself is making 6% a day, or if you're using whatever you used as collateral to go out and buy some altcoins that popped off over 100% in a week, then you can pretty much just come back and repay your loan. You get what I'm saying? But the problem is there's more risk to it than that, because say that you did borrow up to 75%. then your collateral, like you'll see here, there'll be a bar here and it'd be all the way to the max. So you would essentially be borrowing the most you can for what you can. And because these aren't stable assets, not all of these are stable assets. Like if you were doing like USDC, it'd be pretty solid because you can borrow, you know what I'm saying, deposit this and borrow something else, and you would be able to essentially short. The reason why, like, you could deposit USDC, and if you had like different non-stable coins, because this is all stable coins, but if you had like different stable, like say DYDX was on this side, you could deposit USDC, borrow DYDX, and it immediately sell that DYDX, and you're essentially shorting DYDX because you're waiting for the price to go down at a cheaper price and then pay it back here at the cheaper price and then make the difference. It's a pretty cool concept once you understand how to long and short the market. But I was just like, what are ways you can long and short without being on a centralized exchange? You get what I'm saying? Like, but I'm rambling because I've thanks to Ohm, I've dived into this way more than I should have. Like way more than what I should have, guys. Like way more than what I should. I'm like, this is pretty cool. Like, and borrowing and lending in crypto has been around for a while. Like ETH Lend and all that stuff has been around for a minute. But there are definitely like risks to what you're doing, because like I said, if you borrow up to that amount, you're depositing a volatile asset to borrow a stable asset. So if the value of that asset goes down, it will get you closer to your liquidation price and whatnot. And the closer you are to your liquidation price, they'll essentially, somebody will get paid to buy off your debt, and somebody will buy off your debt at a discount. So what happens is when you get liquidated, they'll take like a 12% fee of what you deposited, plus you know, the collateral that you use. It's pretty savage, but it's not, you don't completely lose your entire shirt, like, you know what I'm saying, you don't but it still doesn't mean that you lose a lot of like your collateral and whatnot. So you don't want to get liquidated. It's just not a good feeling. But I didn't get liquidated, thank God. But the reason why I talk about this and why I'm discussing this is because I'm actually in something else here. Now, I might have to connect my wallet just for shits and giggles. Give me 2 seconds. All right, yeah, I don't mind showing you guys this. It's cool with me. Cause yeah, I don't have much in this wallet anyways. But so the reason why I'm telling you guys this is because I've been actually using this product, and it's pretty much similar to Rary, essentially like permissionless like leverage trading, and you can borrow, supply, lend. And the reason why I'm talking about this one than Rary Capital is because, what is this? This just has a lower market cap, and it's been on a run recently, but I've been like taking profits on it while it's been on it to run, but it's been on a run recently, and it looks like it's finally starting to cool down, just like a few of these altcoins down here that are cooling down. Now, it's a leverage borrowing trading protocol, but it utilizes Uniswap v3. So they utilize Uniswap v3 positions instead of Uniswap v2 positions for their leverage, essentially borrowing and lending features. So you can see here, like Rary Capital, you can deposit, like if I go into here, you can deposit DAI and borrow ETH, or you can borrow ETH and deposit DAI. And if you're borrowing, depending on what you're borrowing, you can get like 163% APY on what you're borrowing, but there is a $1,000 value deposit. Like, you have to borrow at least the minimum amount of $1,000. Now let me see, going back into it, what is the I'm trying to think, what is the TVL, like the TVL here, like how much you can like borrow against your, so like depending, because what it is, some places like you deposit like $10,000, but you can only borrow $3,000 of that. And so because you can only borrow $3,000 of that, you, a minimum of that is like $1,000, but that's like what, 1,000 out of 3,000, that's like 333% of your borrow basis. That's a lot, you know what I'm saying? But it still has to stay above 1, which I think it can stay above 1. But this is the borrow and lend feature, and what's going to happen is people are going to be allowed to put any position they want on here, whether it's X, Y, and Z. I remember when Bond had like that issue with Compound. I believe they were trying to get listed on Compound and they wouldn't have them, and these are guys like, hey, if you guys have the liquidity, you can put it here and park it here. And that's what somebody did. They parked like 300k in here. So you got like a Curve ETH, Perp ETH, Aave ETH, Maker ETH. You know, they got a pretty sizable couple $1 million in here. There's a total of 100 million in here. And then I know TVL isn't the best metric to call, but it has 100 million in like tokens locked up in it, and it only has a market cap of like 28 million. So, you know, personally, I see a discrepancy, because you got what, Rary Capital. As if this is something like Rary Capital, and I'll be telling guys, this is how I look up and research, like, okay, what's similar to it, and does it have room to grow? What is it? It's RGT. Yeah. So you got Rary Capital. How much they've got like total locked up? They got a total locked up of 800 million. So, and then what was it? They almost had like a total of like 1 billion. Yeah, they almost have 1 billion locked up in there. So you have to think about that in the sense of, okay, if that's the case, and like I said, the only reason why they taken off, and they're taking off, I mean, granted, it's not that much. It went from $4 to $40. Oh, that's pretty. I'm not gonna lie, $5 almost. Like, you, if you really, yeah, you could have solidly got it at its bottom, like after a little dip of like $5. And $5 to $50, that's not too bad. That is not too bad at all. Is this another tease, or are you really streaming? I'm really streaming. I've been streaming for 37 minutes clean and clear. Big Scotty P, what's up? What's up? But you missed a lot, so don't, but just let you guys know, that's how I be like comparing. And so if that's the case, I feel like it has what, a 10th of it, so it should have like a 10th of the market cap. Calm down. And of course, I've been staking this for a while, and you can see here I've got some of this claimable. It has what, almost two. This APR fluctuates on a daily basis between 300 to 200. Sometimes it's even a 150. But I've got some wild here, and this is like, you know, pulling your ETH, staking your ETH and your wild together. But not only that, but I also been staking here. This has about 153% APY, and what you would do is you would stake the wild token, and then you'd gain the wild X token, and that's the interest accruing version of the token. And I've just been accruing, and it's just been accruing more wild for me. So, and of course, what this wild X token does, it accrues the fees from the protocol itself, from the people using the protocol. You know, you got to pay gas fees to use the protocol and whatnot. So you accruing the fees, and also you accrue fees on liquidations for anybody who gets liquidated. Of course, if somebody gets liquidated, ooh, like them fees be accumulating as well. But that they also got vaults, you know, places where you can deposit like dye. Like a lot of people don't know, like there are places where you can just deposit like dye and get like some pretty decent APY. But like right here, they've got like what, and ETH too. You can get some serious APY on ETH too. But I wanted to show you guys that that's something that I've been playing with for months now. I've recorded before and shown you guys that I've been using this a while, and it's been paying off some decently. Now I can go back to the chat. We just came in, or so you gotta stream another hour now. Oh Lord, they gonna make me scream. I still got a bunch of stuff that I gotta talk about anyways. We came in, CME futures launch was the 2017, Coinbase IPO was the 20. You think the ETF launch will be the major sell? See, that's the thing, that's the problem with the ETF launch, because it's either it's causing like, here's my thing. I feel like it could be causing a double top. You know what I'm saying? It could be really causing a double top right now. And that's why people are like, oh, we can maybe short it. But my personal opinion is, if we're closing this weekly, above 60K, like straight up guys, if we close this weekly above 60K, we're going to 100. Like that's just it. We're going to 100. We're gonna meme this thing to 100. It's not even that much farther. Where are you? Cool. We're memeing this thing to 100, bruh. Like just 63%. You trying to tell me Bitcoin can't give me another, just a nice little double one more time? Just a little bit one, just a little one, just to burn everybody's expectations. Euphoria, like a real euphoria pump. I can see it. And you know, that's what I'm saying, like 100K, like people are like, I'm gonna be taking some significant profits out of 100K. I don't know what people talking about. I'm gonna protect my I have to. I ain't got no choice. And everything after that, and anything after 100K is just gravy on the top, you know? It's just house play money after that. But that's the thing, like, because I feel like, because people who have been experiencing this space, they've seen the last top, they've seen this top, and now they feel like this next CME thing's gonna be the next top. It's kind of telling me like, nah, we're all wrong, because we all can't be right. You get what I'm saying? We just all can't be right. I'm thinking the ETF is gonna be a top. You see, I'm telling you, we all think the same thing. We're all thinking it. Now, I've been getting people basically selling everything to die. Oh Lord. I've been seeing people coming back, getting interested in cryptocurrency, paying attention to it. I've had people reach out, and it hasn't been in waves, it hasn't been in droves, it hasn't been like since like the whole Doge and the dog coins pumping thing. It hasn't been that bad, but I'm thinking once it gets that bad again, I think that's when we're really at the top. I really don't feel like this is the top, guys. I'm as much as I want to, as much as I don't want it to be the top. Let's just be real. I don't want it to be the top, because I'm way too heavily invested in this sector. And then, like I said, the 100K meme. Okay, cool. I can just BTC crotches 200K. Wait and watch. I still got PTSD from 2017. That's the thing. We got PTSD from 2017. Now, another product I've been using this one on the Avalanche network, because ETH fees have been killing your boy. And I'm not gonna, I told you guys the story about getting the Goodbridge airdrop and then sending that to Time and just throwing that in Time because I knew at the time, the Time token, I threw that into the Time token, and knowing the fact that Time was a fork of Ohm, I'm like, whatever, I know that forks do well too. And so I threw that in there. And so when I learned about Rary Capital, because you know, when I learned about Rary Capital, when I learned about see, hey, they're already back to the total value locked up. I'm telling you, people are just gonna get right back to being hype, bro. I'm telling you, people are they dropping this APY in here. But Rary Capital, so I tried another leverage chain, like not leverage but borrowing and lending, and Abracadabra Money or MIM or Spell or that kind of thing. I've been using this on the Avalanche network because after I popped that stuff in Time, I'm like, all right, so if I can do this on the Ethereum network with Rary Capital, where can I do this on the Avalanche network? And this is exactly where on the Avalanche network I could do it at. And so you can switch this to the Avalanche network. They're on pretty much, you know, BSC, Phantom, and I'm actually bridging some tokens to Phantom. Not gonna lie to you guys, I got some free tokens on the Phantom network, so I'm bridging some stuff over there. I have a homeboy that reached out to me, and let me see if because I want to give my dog his props. Where you at? Right here. Yeah, I want to give my dog his props right here. He put me on to some of the Phantom network stuff. What was it? People to follow. Bomb. And I gotta do some research. I gotta do some big research on this. But he's talking about Spirit Swap, Spooky Swap. But right here, Crypto Farmer. If this is something, just make sure you guys pause it on the recording so you guys can get the names of like the people that I've for the Phantom network specifically. Because I haven't gotten into the Phantom network, but Phantom community alerts, FTM alerts, that's something you should check out. Billy Bob, because this is all the things that he told me to go through when it comes to the Phantom network. Because I'm about to bridge some coins there. And of course, you know, Phantom, you know, they're using Abracadabra Money, Spell, all that good stuff. Phantom Ecologist. I'm just giving you guys all the names of the Phantom in this, whatever. But the reason why I'm doing that is because when I was on the Avalanche network and I was using Abracadabra, now I promise you, when this thing came out first, I was clowning it. I'm like, how far have we gone, guys? Abracadabra Money for real? But it's legit, bro. It's legit. It's legit. It's pretty degen though. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's pretty degen. But it's legit. And so what it allowed me to do is it allowed me to deposit the Time tokens that I had and mint Abracadabra Money, or MIM, Magic Internet Money. That's what it's actually called. And MIM is a stable coin. It's pegged to the US dollar. So Magic Internet Money is a stable coin, and I was able to use that, borrow Magic Internet Money, buy more Time, and then deposit that as my collateral to reduce my collateral ratio. And then just like Wild, just like Rary, and the same thing, except the gas fees are, oh my god, I should have been on these side chains. Bro, because the fees are so much cheaper. I do a transaction on ETH. I'm like, bro, using this to like borrow and lend against your ETH and all these other things. The deposit fee was like $300, and I'm like, oh, I gotta do this with at least $10,000 to even make it worth the while. The deposit fee, the gas fee for the depositing in it was $300. I'm like, yeah, this has to be, I have to use like a minimum of, because you have to think about it. I'm going to deposit into this, then take the money I borrow, and these are all clicks. These are all different clicks, different gas fees. Borrow it, then go out and buy some more or sell or whatever. That's another gas fee, all on the Ethereum main chain, and then come back and deposit it to reduce my collateral ratio. Nah, bro, Nah, bro. Like, and so that's why I'm like, this has to be done with like a minimum of 10 ETH. Not 10 ETH, but like a minimum of $10,000 worth of ETH. And I'm like, nah. But Abracadabra money is adding UST. Luna is about to take off. Look, that means they're about to fork off to Luna. But my thing is, there's just so many. There's layer 2s in their side chains, because you know it's a side chain when they're burning their own token for you to move around. That's how you know it's a side chain. It's a layer 2 when you're still using ETH as the gas fee, but it's pretty fast, like Arbitrum, or like but if they drop their own token, it's like, what makes you not a side chain now? You get it? That's, yeah, people don't be realizing that difference. Like, the difference is if they're burning their own token, they're a side chain. A layer 2 scaling, like a layer 2 is more of like, you're still like we'll talk about it. Something else, be prepared tomorrow. This is happening tomorrow. Clima goes live tomorrow. So it's tree like oh my god, it's tree carbon credits. I know a lot of ohmies that are like, you know, I've been hearing ohmies talk about how they're really trying to get into this one right here. If they're not already, if they didn't get into the IDO, they're trying to get in. We'll see, but I'm gonna go ahead and stake mines because I was able to get in, and I'm at a price that's like, okay, cool, I got in at this price, so if it comes down here, I still break even. But so I'm just gonna stake it and see what happens. It's part of the ohm community, so I'm pretty sure if something's part of the ohm community right now, they're gonna hold on that community. They're gonna hold them up. You get what I'm saying? So definitely, if you aren't in Kalima DAO already, I don't know if you should ride the hype or not. I can't make you, I don't want to FOMO anybody on it, into it or whatever, but it's on the Polygon network is where the staking is going to happen. And I wonder, hold on, the calculator guy. I'm looking for, here he is, the calculator guy. So the calculator guy, he's been making videos on, and this is what I've been using to like learn how to use these things. You can see here, he's like how to 99 on Wonderland on time and Abracadabra money, which, it's kind of like the worst time because, 6 days ago, 3K views, and like, ooh, shoot, this is like the worst time to be doing that or whatever. But and you see right here, this is how you can tell 3 days ago, 5K views, how to buy Klima using the Polygon network. So October 18th. So you can tell that there's hype coming into this. Like, this is like a couple of days old. It's got like 5.1K views. So this is what people want to talk about. People are looking at, you know what I'm saying? So just be mindful of that it does have hype. But I wanted to show you guys this at least, so you can at least see how to bridge over your coins to the Polygon network. Yes, you have to redeem. If you did the missed Crucible staking, your Klima tokens are different Klima tokens. If you haven't noticed, they are, because you have a Klima and then you have a L Klima from the Crucible, so you have to bridge both tokens over to the Polygon network, and there's a place on the Polygon network where you can do both. Now let me just, if we go to their actual announcement, I want to go to the actual site. Yeah, so event, blah blah, you got blah blah blah, that, and then it's all on the Polygon network. But you can go here to redeem your Klima, and then you can see right here you can redeem a Klima, and then you can redeem a L Klima, and that's the Crucible version of the Klima, and this is the Ethereum version of the Klima. And once you're able to redeem that for your regular Klima both, then you can come here and stake your Klima depending on the 5-day rebate rate. and the next rebate. And these are probably gonna be stupid high rates for whatever you got in here. But I just want to make sure people be careful, because you never know, this thing could get rugged. Just like everybody can like be hype about something, but this thing could get definitely rugged. And I'm sure just make sure you have your stuff bridged over ready for when this goes live, because I've already have my bridge stuff ready, and I'm gonna have to redeem both of these. I mean, it shouldn't take too long because it's on the Polygon network, and then stake it here. I just want to know how much volume they're actually gonna have on the Polygon network instead of being just like directly on ETH, you know? Now I can come back to the comments, because I've went through a lot and I still have a lot to go through. Like I told you guys, I was ready for you guys yesterday. I had like a lot of stuff coming for you. Okay, so let's see what you guys are talking about. Boom, boom, boom. 2017, Spell is a GOAT, of course. Oh yeah, Fisker, what's good? On that time, Sailor was not there. On the time, Sailor was not there. Are you reading my comments, dude? I'm reading. BTC crossed 200. Okay, now let me read your comments, Larry. Larry, since you want to call me out, Larry. Wait and watch 200K, Larry. All right. But buddy won't. Now institutional money is coming. Go. On that time, Sailor was not there. Are you reading my comments, dude? Yes, I said that. BTC, ETH, and meme too. You don't know my friend is working in investment banking. Which one invest into him in BTC? Yeah, by not spamming. Hey, please say hi if you're. I had to go through I had to go through I had to go through the stuffs, bro. What you talking about? Any cool dude? That's interesting. Must buy cushion father on BSC 1000 ETH. 1% registered. I don't like those kinds of tokens. The ones where you have to increase your slippage to be able to sell it, because a certain percentage goes back to the holders. Yeah, those kinds of tokens are never successful, because name one token like that is successful. I'll wait. I'll wait. And when I say successful, I mean that is consistently at the top of 100 market cap and has been staying there. Because I know you ain't talking about Safe Moon, because that was one of the biggest ones, and it's even dropped too, and it's not coming back, because that token model concept doesn't work. It just doesn't work. And now I believe in myself in saying that token model concept doesn't work. Now let's have to go back to the other comments. Go, Larry, institutions only buying BTC. I believe that too. Abracadabra monies. Yeah, I talked about that. Climadal. Okay, you popped the link. Thank you. Abracadabra is made to be a central bank as a stable measure. Yeah, just like major. Just like that's why it's comparable to Maker. Because that's the thing. We're supposed to get these like. I truly believe that these products are supposed to replicate banks in a sense, but in a decentralized manner, and eventually it'll get there. But right now we can still see that there are people in the background pulling plugs. You know what I'm saying? People in the background moving around. Like, these things aren't like magic internet money wouldn't be a thing if Maker wasn't centralized in some way, form, or another, not wanting to accept certain types of tokens. I'm just saying. So we already gotta know about that. That's interesting. Abracadabra. For sure. You mean spell, bro? Abracadabra. Yeah, Abracadabra money is the spell token. Like, a lot of people don't know. Abracadabra money, what is it? Is like magic internet money. It's borrow lakes. Let me see. All right. There we go. Now you can see me. So I don't know. I'm not in the farm. I'm not using the farm part function, and it's just not me. I'm not really like deposit my ETH versus spell because I don't like the whole. If you look at the ETH to like any altcoin ratio, I don't think you want to do that. The whole point when it comes to like being in these ecosystems, like when you're on the Avalanche or the Ethereum or the Phantom or any of these ecosystems, the whole point is to collect, is like use the altcoins within that ecosystem to gain more of the base coin. So you want to use alts to gain more ETH, or use ETH to gain more BTC, or that kind of function. But borrow, if I switch this to like Avalanche network, switch it, boom. So now once you're on the Avalanche network, it gives you only like two choices, this, and you can use this for like to buy memo. Is the time. Memo is like if you're on ohm, you get ohmies, you get s ohm. Memo is memories, or time and memories. So this is where you do like the calculator guy video goes all into how to do this, and I like it because it even gives you like your liquidation price. Once you put in a position, it tells you like your liquidation price and all that. And not only that, but you can leverage exchange. Make sure you fully understand the risks and involving of leverage. You can even like, without doing like, you can go up to like 10x leverage. Like, I love how it has like the little monkey degen and has a little wizard and whatnot. But this is where you would want to borrow and lend. And if you're like on Avalanche, we can take this back to Ethereum. Boom, and we're back to Ethereum, and you can see all the different other pools you can be in right here. Same thing, you can deposit Phantom, and like you're literally longing and shorting all these things. So you can deposit Phantom here while you're on the Ethereum network and borrow magic internet money, and you can put in like the leverage percentage. Go back here, what else can you use? All these different like USXXTTT, like a little DJE, whatever. But Clima, Abracadabra money, Clima. I know I'm on the wrong network. Calculator guy. So what a lot of people have been talking about recently is DeFi 2.0, and all they're really saying is just like these new DeFi coins that have been out, like RGT, Spell, Ohm, Clima, Time. Everybody's been talking about it. Also, you got GMX, Perp, DYDX, Grow. Like a lot of people have been talking about Grow, and I think that was just recently an IDO. Did that really just come out, the Copper launch or whatever? But you got all these perps like DYD. I'm heavy in DYDX right now, that's for sure. No Grow, but Grow is right there, list. But if you want, you could like grab this and just like go down these tokens. Might be something worth like looking into if you're going down these tokens and seeing how, like, you know, they're worth and whatnot. Let me see what you guys are talking about. Phantom look like it's about to take it. Okay, like, I gotta go back. Larry's helping the algorithm. Yeah, Larry's helping the algorithm, bro. That's why I'm not even tripping. Like, go ahead, Larry, help the algorithm. Pump me up. We made bank on Safe Moon. Look, hey, look, you can make money in as long as, but Safe Moon is not, or no longer here. Works for pump and dumps, yeah. Let's see, Jasmine coin. I said Jasmine, but it's Jazzy or something like that. Oh, pumping. Oh my God, sir, what is this? Sir, why is this on Coinbase Exchange? What in the world? What is this? Why does it have 20? Like, is this right? What? This can't be something on Coinbase Pro for real. Jasmine coin? You scaring me. It's trading. That's a bot, that's for sure. Look at those exact numbers. Woo, look at that bot. Coinbase 6. Ooh. Look at these bots. Oh, MCI. Ooh. Boy, you trying to get me down there. Oh, I'm not even showing you guys what I'm looking at. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all not even seeing this. I'm over here like, what is this? What's going on? And then I'm over here showing in the market, like it says it's on Coinbase. Get Dado. I'm like, Jesus, volume. Like, that's a lot of volume for Coinbase, man. Coinbase, what are y'all doing? Jasmine coin. Jasmine. I want to click on the website, but I don't really like it says jasmine.co.jp. I'm like, I don't know. Followed by the crypto. It has 18K followers, only following 3. This is the CEO. Yeah. I'm okay for now, dog. I'm okay for now. Appreciate it, though. Parachains is the next move. Yeah, Polkadot's pushing through right now. Made so much bank on. I'm not mad at you. I saw you doing your thing, bruh. Real talk, I did. Farming Spell is pretty awesome. It's not crazy partnerships in Japan with Sony and other companies. It's got big crazy partnerships with Japan. Okay. Got listed super fast because of seed investor. The web page is Japanese. Okay, web page is Japanese, but check out the medium on it. Sir. Data commission put data sovereignty in the hands of the consumers. So it's a data solution, IoT. There's a lot going on. This is for future. This is a long-term HODL, I believe. This is long-term HODL project right there. Long-term HODL project. Jasmine coin is created by former CEO. He has partnerships with Sony. Back in the day, Coinbase had like 3 coins. It's a trap. Look, bro. At the end of the day, coins be doing stuff like that, and the next thing you know, they pop off randomly, like skyrocket to the moon randomly, bro. Trust me, I'd believe it straight up. I believe it, but I'm not jumping in that yet. Not just yet. So this is something that I found very foul and savage at the same time. I still got a couple of more things to go, guys. Still got a couple more things to talk about. But essentially what this is talking about is Gas Now is pretty much done. So if I go to gasnow.org and type in Gas Now, it will usually take you to Gas Now, but now it takes you to bitcoin.org. And I'm like, wow, these Bitcoin people are disrespectful and savage. So Gas Now was the gas tracker for Ethereum, and you could use it to be like Ethereum gas tracker, blah, 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 blah. Do they need seed funding? Like, people are reaching out to them saying, hey, do you need money? Do you need this? Like, what's going on? Why isn't this, that, and the other thing? But I believe they were located somewhere, like they weren't able to operate anymore. Essentially regulations came to them. And now it's Bitcoin.org. So you can't even go to gas now anymore. They finally shut down. But that's what I use to track the gas prices on ETH. Well, I found that to be pretty savage and like disrespectful at the same time, because gas now is now done. But you got other people pushing out like block narrative. And so it looks like block narrative is pretty solid and like checking out the gas fees and whatever. There are other places too. I went down this thread, but a lot of people are just saying block narrative, ethereumprice.org, crypto.com is talking about block narrative as well. So just when to burn, watchtheburn.com, Watch the Burn sponsored by Watch the Burn gives you gas prices as well. So if you're looking for a place to get gas prices, just let them, you got a few. But I found this one to be actually pretty funny. Like, dang, y'all ain't have to do that, bruh. Y'all ain't have to do that extraness. Yeah, the stream's running fine now. Yesterday it was definitely the time that I was trying to stream, and I guess there was just too much high throughput during that time. People trying to stream during that time that causes that mess. Let me plug that. I was reaching out to like people say, what's the best tracker for DeFi? When you're using like an Ethereum wallet to like catch all your side chains. I've been using Zapper, I've been using Zerion. I've recently just gotten DBank, and of course my boy came through and said use 8board as well, 8board.finance, and 8board.finance is pretty good too. It's been like, cause a lot of these trackers, they won't catch everything that I'm holding, because you be jumping into new coins and whatnot, or like jumping into new protocols, and so it can't there's so many protocols out there in DeFi that these trackers can't track them all. It can't understand that you have money plugged in here all the time. So I have to have like my own personal tracker, like a Google Cloud kind of thing, like Google Sheets. And I'd have like a tracker there, combine it with the trackers that I have here to see like my entire portfolio, to see like how everything's moving. So, but that's just another 8board.finance is another good tracker. Yes, sir. So, last thing, a couple of things I wanted to talk about was airdrops. So the best part where everybody really want to come here, how to make this DeFi money and like make money appear in your wallet randomly, and then you get excited and turn up a little bit, and then you keep it on moving. But this is from Degen Spartan. If you guys don't follow Degen Spartan, follow Degen Spartan, please. Recent current value of the RBN and DYDX airdrop that he got is worth roughly around $58,000 at the time of him posting this. Higher than, and that right there is higher than the annual income of 76% of Americans in 2015 data shows. So margin of error because inflation could be a lot more. And I'm sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, there's a lot of average Americans right now who don't make $58,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are people who don't make $58,000 a year. Like, the quote unquote medium income is $50,000 a year. And with the level of inflation that we just got, I think we can easily say if you're making $50,000 a year, you're in the low income bracket now. Just be it 100%, you're in the low income bracket now, because these two airdrops together. Now granted, at the time of recording, if he would have sold them at the like just like how I was talking about the RBN airdrop, if you would have, it was what came out at like $4, dropped down to like $2 and something, and then pop back up to like $5. Like, that was an easy trade for some people. But just talking about it, I definitely, you guys know that I've been talking about RBN for a while. I got into the airdrop. It was so far, it's the biggest airdrop that I've ever gotten. It's the biggest airdrop that I've ever gotten, and you wonder why I'm like diving into like all these different like products and DeFi and whatnot, because that airdrop definitely That one definitely helped, bruh. That one definitely helped. And Bitcoin's making all-time highs. I'm like, yes, sir. But so they've been going through a whole bunch of stuff. Of course, when any token launch, there's always some crazy stuff that happens. There's always some insider trading. There's always some that can always be caught on the blockchain because people, I'm like, how y'all trying to do illegal stuff on the blockchain when it's so like transparent? Like, stop it, bro. Stop it. But essentially it's a not margin, it's options trading kind of. It's not options trading kind of, it is essentially options trading. You can put puts and calls on Ethereum contracts and whatnot, and it's automated because they have a bot that does it for you. And so all you do is deposit and let the bot do its thing for you. And it's pretty cool. But they dropped their governance token, so you can do whatever. Yeah, I still have money left in the product. Like, I've been like just using their product and leaving some ETH on there and seeing how much it can gain for me on my ETH. But yes, sir. You just a boomer who don't know how to stream. Stop being a hater. Stop it. Stop being a hater. I know a nice project. GMX is on a new DEX perp leverage exchange. Yeah, GMX is on the list. They're pretty nice volume, and it's on Arbitrum, so transactions are somewhat cheaper. No, it's Arbitrum transactions are a lot cheaper, but yeah, I've been seeing the GMX. Hold on, you guys. All right. Now we keep it moving. So with that being said, something that's been coming around my mind is, so since I've been looking at all these airdrops and whatnot, there's a new product. It's app.pods.finance, and it's restricted because it's already seeing that I don't have my VPN on right now, and it's saying, it's already showing you terms of service. If you're registered in the United States, they don't want you using the product. So unfortunately, and I knew this was gonna happen, DYDX blocking US users is becoming a thing. It's becoming a thing, and you're now starting to see more products are going to be like, sorry guys, no US users. Even though they're supposed to be decentralized products, you're starting to see the level of centralization that people don't really care, because at the end of the day, people are just trying to make these funds. You get what I'm saying? And so because people are just trying to make these funds, these offshore projects are gonna be like, all right, we're not even just gonna deal with the US. And if we know we have some form of centralization in our system, like if we feel like we can get come aftered. So because they feel like people can come after them, they're blocking US users from trying to, use their product or trying to get an airdrop. So just make sure you guys got your VPNs on, ready to like VPN crazy. You get what I'm saying? What I think about unstoppable domains, I've never used them. I've heard they're actually stoppable. Like, as much as people say they're unstoppable domains, I heard they're actually stoppable. Now I know other people have used them, so you gotta link up to War Kettle and make sure you follow War Kettle on Twitter. Because they are, the next domain you buy will be with them, say less. But that's why I'm trying to tell people, just make sure you keep your VPNs on, man. Keep your VPNs on when you're using these DeFi products, because the last thing you want is to not get an airdrop because you're US. Now, another thing when it comes to airdrop hunting, I know you guys saw this on Chico's video, and I've been trying to tell people, like, go through the process. Like, you think this stuff is weird? Nah, go through the process. Try out XYZ for some text tokens, put right there, like, go through the process of trying this thing out, because you never know what you could come out from it. it you're already in crypto, you've already like test things out, like you're already putting your money in, you might as well just like test these new ZK Sync. It's another like scaling solution for Ethereum, so it'd be like an Avalanche, or it'd be like an Optimism, or it'd be like a whatever, but these are ZK rollups. ZK Ethereum virtual machine coming soon, and they're on testnet. And what you want to do is you want to test these things out, because sometimes when an address is associated with trying out the testnet people, you know, get allocations of tokens too. But I've already did this. I did this on a different account, but I've already did this. Also, another thing that I'm looking at for airdrop is Hop Protocol. I've been using their Hop Protocol. I've been bridging, not just using the protocol, but adding liquidity to allow the protocol for people to bridge over through different side chains. And that's essentially what Hop Protocol does. It allows people to jump from like Arbitrum to like Ethereum to Avalanche to this to that to all these different side chains, and in one set fall swoop. Like with Arbitrum, you could bridge your ETH back to the Ethereum main chain, but it's gonna take a week. Well, you can use Hop Protocol to just do that instantly in a couple of like minutes. Yeah, VPNs don't always work, that's for sure, unless you're paying for it. Bulls, new social media, decentralized. I don't like decentralized social media. I feel like it just like, I don't like decentralized social media. I just don't know if those things are going to be like, I don't know if those things are going to be valuable yet. I don't know if they're going to be worth it yet. Yeah, I just don't know if decentralized social media is going to be worth it yet. Hive has been around for a very long time, and if anything, that should be the successful one, and yet it's still not super successful. Granted, they've survived, and that's all that matters, is that they survive. But going back to the Hop Protocol, so like I said, guys, I've used this. You can use what, DeFi Dad? Yeah, so DeFi Dad, if you're not off of DeFi Dad, check it out. He's working on a short tutorial, and he's already made the tutorial, to be honest. He's already made the tutorial on how to do it. Now let me see if I can get to his YouTube video. There we go. Right here, and he has a video on it, like completely, on how to use Hop Protocol. I don't think this is the right. Yeah, so and he shows you exactly like the entire process of going from providing liquidity and going from Arbitrum to Optimism to Polygon to DAI, and like just all through the rigmarole. It's pretty cool. There's other protocols like this, like AnySwap and this and that, but those protocols don't have a token. Those protocols have a token. This one doesn't. So if you're looking for something, check that out. Now, the reason why I even say that is because if we go on here on DeFi Llama and we go through like the airdrop section, and I don't know what the airdrop section is really meant to be for, because some of these tokens here already have tokens or whatever, but you can see here Hop Protocols right here with what, 66 million and growing in TVL. So it hasn't even hit the $100 million part yet. So I think that's pretty solid. But another one right here is Orphan. A lot of people aren't paying attention to what's going on in Orphan. DeFi Options Protocol. So this is a DeFi Option Protocol. Now, I do not believe they actually have a token, but there are people building on top of the protocol. Like if I go back to Ribbon Finance, they're building on top of Orphan. I'm gonna say Orphan, if knowing that I'm saying it right. This Pods, They're also built on top of Orphan, I believe. And you can see the TVL being locked up and going up slowly but surely. Option markets on Ethereum is gonna be it's gonna be a very big market, because the option markets in general are like what, multi-trillion-dollar market, and we're only here at like 160 million. So this is gonna change over time, but this is when you want to get in early. You want to get in when it's like only 160 million dollar market cap, before it turns into like a $1 trillion market cap kind of thing. You feel me? Yes, sir. But this is an options trading protocol that's being built. Keep an eye on it. Keep a lookout out for it. Another thing that I've been trying to get on testnet, and it's, what is it? It's the same thing. That's why, but you got call and put options, binomial product, and this is something that's also not out yet that you want to check out for their testnet. Options liquidity aggregation protocol launching soon, so make sure you check these guys out. Try to get into their Discord, and you know, just try to get on the testnet and check the thing out. Now the last thing when it comes to just tokens in general, this is backed. Someone actually brought this to me last stream, and it was like something that I wanted to check it out and look at, and I checked it out and I looked at it and I pretty liked it. When you're using when you're using products like Rary or Aave or whatnot, right now they're just specifically focused on Aave, but when you're using products like that where you can borrow, lend against your cryptocurrency, there is a chance that you can get liquidated, or you can get to the point where the price drops so low that you get liquidated in your position, and then you lose money. Well, this back protocol, essentially what it can do is you can put maybe a couple $1,000s down around your liquidation price, and just say that your liquidation price on something is who knows what the liquidation price could be, but you can use this protocol to set a buffer or a stop loss kind of, essentially, and it protects you from getting liquidated if you can deposit the right amount of money to make sure that you're not getting liquidated altogether. So you can put $5,000 to protect yourself, up to it depends on how much money you want to use to protect your positions. But I thought it was pretty cool, because you could put up money to protect your positions, no token, only on testnet. So you can get testnet tokens and try it out on the testnet, but I tried this out on the testnet and I liked it. So, but that was the last thing that I wanted to talk about, because I did tell you guys I had a lot to talk about today. Whew. Okay. So what's up? What about decentralized work platform? Does that exist? I don't even know what you mean by decentralized work platforms. You got to think of a job or an industry specifically, or is it a platform that allows you to be hired by different jobs in a decentralized manner? Why does something like that need to be decentralized in the first place? That's the one question I would ask. Because like I said, a lot of things don't need to be decentralized. Social media, I don't think social media needs to be decentralized, because even though there's a lot of censorship on social media, it's majority of the audience don't really care. They just want what's popular. They just want social media, decentralized social media platforms have to talk about current events and what's pop culture to attract users and whatnot, because people really don't care about the real, they just care about the facade that's being created. What's behind the new Cypher pump? Isn't new Cypher on Coinbase as well? I don't even know what New's supposed to do, but it's over there. What, 100? Jeez. That thing pumped like stupid. They don't have a Twitter? They don't have a Twitter? It's a privacy coin? What is it? It's a protocol token, new cipher. What is new cipher supposed to be? Oh, privacy preserving applications. But my thing is, okay. I don't see what's going on. Oh, Korean exchange upbit lit new cipher. That's probably something that happened. Subreddit was dead, now alive. Someone has that much sitting on Coinbase? Boy, you crazy? Boy, you crazy? You got 100 something sitting on Coinbase. Oh my gosh. And pity the fool who doesn't say good morning back. Oh Lord. But it looks like just altcoin pumpage, I believe, dog. I would say altcoin pumpage. Let it. Thanks for the comment. I forgot I had new. sold my fat bag of new the other day. Oh, the hurt, the pain, bro. I'm telling you, it's when things bottom out that you be feeling it the worst. New Cipher is merging with Keep Network. So if New Cipher is merging with Keep Network, does are both tokens still around? Like, do they come together to make one new token? Like, what do you mean merge? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it looks like, and like, look at this one, bro. Like, ugh. Remember, people are so hype about Keep Network back here. Would you guys believe like this? You guys see this? I'm over here thinking, man, this must have been a long time ago. Bruh, this was a year ago. This is last year. This is right. All this is just last year, bro. All this is just last year. Like, this thing came out May of 20. Oh, jeez. But that's how you know, like, that's why it's hard for you to keep, like, this is hard for me to keep on to like altcoins, like, as much as I want to think about it, because very few actually outperform ETH. And this thing is definitely not outperforming ETH in any way, or any, not even USD, but a hype. You know what I'm saying? Hype right now. Can't even be mad at it. Here's the year-long chart coming down from, oh. And people be wondering like, how can you make so much gains? It's like, can you hodl through this? Can you watch people talk about NFTs and all your favorite nonsense coins and this and that, and hodl through this? Just for it not to be like, it's up in USD, it's higher than it was USD all year long. But you could have bought more BTC back here with it. You could have bought more ETH back here with it. So we all know, like, we're all in crypto to buy Bitcoin and Ethereum and all these altcoins and whatever. But the main pair is Bitcoin and Ethereum. If they're all performing USD, then why do we keep comparing things to USD, man? This is the worst chart to look at. I always feel like this is the worst chart to look at. Sometimes I just want to like take that one off. This is the real chart. These are the real charts. Y'all excited for this? Y'all excited for this? Look at this chart. Nah. But hey, sell. Keep start losing. I can't auto through that. Can you auto do this? Like, come on, bro. You seeing all these other coins pump like crazy, everyone talking about how many gains they got from X, Y, and Z token, and you over here keep network. Man, get out of here, bro. You ain't hodling through that. But guys, I'm gonna have to let you guys go. I'm good. I got a long day ahead of me. No football for me today. I got a couple of things I gotta get through, but I wanted to share you guys everything that I've been messing with for these past couple. Like, I wanted to get like not even like do like the news cycle stuff, because like news cycle stuff is cool and all, but y'all want to see like products. Y'all want to touch stuff. I gave you guys airdrops. I gave you guys potential airdrops. I gave you guys places where you can long and short your altcoins to get maximum degen gains. I talked about DeFi, what's been going on. Talked about the Bitcoins, the charts and what's not. I talked about a little bit of news, and yeah, we in here. I think I'll just close it off on this last chart with Bitcoin, man. Old and strong, I see. ETH is like, none of this looks like bear market activity. Let's just be real. None of this look like bear market activity. Nah. Looks like we just put them at bottom, and it looks like we're about to like, it really just look like we're about to like skyrocket. Let's just be real. Just getting this back on the daily. It looks like we're literally just like, we're consolidating above this new little area. That's all we're doing, guys. Like, that's why I can see us come back down to like 57. Make like anything up here, anything above here, I'm straight with. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like how down here we came, destroyed this area, came back down to it. What did we do? We came back down, made this. Oh, let me move my head. Like I said, this is how the year's been looking like. This is what the year's been looking like. We came back down, made support on this area, broke past all this resistance because we had all of that, came through sideways, crashed down this volume area, all this sideways movement down here, made that support, came through again, smacked it. So now we can use this solid area as support, mainly like low key. I do be thinking like, I really be thinking like 50K, 50-ish K, 53-ish K, 60-ish K is going to be the bottom of next bull market, but I could be 100% wrong. But I really do believe like this area that we've been chucking through this whole year, I think this might be the bottom of like the next bear market, but we gonna have to see. But right now we're chucking through this little last top area. People want to short, people want to say, hey, the buy the hype, sell the news event is here. It's time to sell. And they're probably gonna get wrecked. Just to be real, they're probably gonna get wrecked. Because now I really do feel like retail's FOMOing back in. Just be real. I feel like retail's FOMOing back in. Other than that, check me out next time. Take it easy. Peace. Yeah. Oh, this music pretty good. Hey. Well, I got to stop the music though. Yeah.